going on, everybody? I hope your day is going wonderfully. I hope you're all feeling the love that life is trying to give to you. Because it's trying to give love to you. It's just a matter of whether or not you're going to accept it. So, there's some love. I just threw some love at you. Take some more. Take some more. There you go. But today, as always, I'm here to share a perspective with you all. A perspective on a particularly important subject. A subject that I know will change each and every one of your lives for the better. Oh my God, information that's gonna change my life for the better. Ooh, I better listen. You should. And make sure you share this video and you thumbs it up so other people can see it, because the goal is to positively impact as many people as possible. But today, it's all about thoughts. The thoughts that are constantly running through your head. And I've talked about this in other videos, about the importance of monitoring and being mindful of your thoughts. I've talked about it in other videos, and I'm going to continue to talk about it in future videos because it is just so important when it comes to developing and shaping the outcome and direction of your life, your future. It is so important to be mindful of the thoughts you have about yourself, above all the thoughts you have about yourself, and the thoughts you have about your friends or your family or your future, your past or your present, the thoughts you have about your schooling or your job. There's so many things to think about, and it's so important to be mindful of these so that you can guide them and direct them in a way that's going to propel you forward rather than hold you back. Because that's the thing about thought. It's a beautiful thing. Thoughts are literally the seedlings of reality. They're like the embryos of all the actions that you take in your life. One little thought can literally take you to accomplish tremendous feats. One little thought, and one little thought can hold you back and keep you from doing so. You're never going to be a superstar basketball player if you're constantly thinking about how much you suck at basketball. Rather than thinking about how much you suck at basketball, think about how you're going to get better, and you're going to get better and better and better so that one day you are there. It's all about perspective and what you do with the thoughts in your head. It's not about what's going on around you. That's what many people think. They think it's about their circumstances. No, it's what you think about your circumstances that will keep you where you are or propel you to where you want to be. I was reading this really, really cool book by Osho the other day. And I was reading this book because I wanted to positively impact my thoughts, influence me to make healthier decisions that will help me live a happy lifestyle. So we all want to be healthy and happy. So change your thoughts so that you can align with that. And I was reading this book by Osho. If you ever heard of Osho, he's a tremendous author and speaker. Just Google him and look at his work. But in this book, it's called Mind-Body Balancing, right? And he talked about how the mind is the innermost part of the body, and the body is the outermost part of the mind. And whatever you start in the mind, it works its way down into the body, and whatever you start in the body, it works its way up to the mind. So if you're having all these negative thoughts in your head, it's going to poorly impact your health. And I heard this other really cool thing. They said disease, break it apart. What is it? It's dis-ease. Thoughts. The thoughts will cause dis-ease, disease. But being aware of the connection, the oneness here, it's a very powerful thing to be aware of, because I start this thought in my head and what happens? I get excited, and now my body's energized to propel me to take this certain action. And I have a certain thought, and what it shuts my body down, and I become closed off, and I can't really talk. My throat chakra is all closed up because my body's all closed up. So being aware of your thoughts, monitoring them, sifting through them, being mindful of them will inspire certain actions. And that's what this video is all about. It's about freeing the mind. so that you can take these certain actions, because there's a lot of things that can influence the way your thoughts work. So many different things. There's your parents, there's your friends, there's your family, there's, television, there's your school, there's your teachers, there's all these different opinions. That kid, he didn't suck at basketball until somebody told him he sucked at basketball. He thought he was pretty good. And everybody was telling you, suck, dude. Oh, maybe I suck. See, that thought wasn't always his. And a lot of the thoughts that you have about certain things aren't always yours. My parents, they hold certain expectations for me. Like, you need to go to college so you can get a good degree, so you can get a good paying job and work for a good paying, corporation. But I don't want to work for a corporation. But you see, if I would have held on to that thought, I wouldn't be doing what I'm doing now. I wouldn't know what I'm passionate about. I found what I'm passionate about, and it's making these videos and speaking and sharing with everybody. In a way, when you enrich the world enriches you. So this is how I know I'm going to be okay. I know I'm going to be okay, because my main priority is making sure everybody else is okay. But I wouldn't know these things if I would have held on to the thoughts that my parents have provided for me. So this is why I always go back to meditation. Meditation, not only is it the ultimate training ground for the mind, if you haven't seen that video, look through my feed. But not only is it the ultimate training ground for the mind, it's the ultimate place of liberation for the spirit and heart. See, when you meditate, many people ask me to make videos about how to meditate. And it's so very simple. I mean, of course, you sit down or you stand or you lay down, whatever you want to do, and relax and focus on your breathing, but you have to set an intention. If I go in, my meditation with the intention of practicing my visualization, being able to visualize a future so that I can pop it into reality. Or I can go into my meditation with the intention of clearing out the thoughts that people have implanted in my head throughout the day. I couldn't make this video earlier today because I had too many thoughts in my head. Too many things like I have to do this, I have to, go up to school and register for classes, or I gotta go up to, I have to clean my apartment, I have to do laundry. All these different thoughts running around my head trying to control me and tell me what I need to do. But in reality, I want to make this video. So I had to meditate. I had to sit down, and those thoughts, many people get confused. They sit down and meditate. I'm like, I can't meditate, man. I can't do it because I can't stop thinking. That's the point of meditation. See, when you sit down and you meditate, and you get into a meditative state, those thoughts are going to bubble up and try to control you, try to tell you to go do the dishes, go do your homework. But when you acknowledge those thoughts, embrace them, now you can let them go. You can't let the thoughts go until you feel them trying to influence you. That's what meditation is there for. You're creating space. And once you clear your mind out of all those thoughts that are trying to control you, that others may have implanted or you might have just, got too attached to, now the thoughts or the feelings from your heart, your soul, your gut are beginning to rise up into the mind. And now you can take appropriate action because you don't have every other thought pulling you every direction. So this video is just all about freeing your mind. Meditate. Free your mind once a day, at least. I meditate in the morning time before I start my day because I know in that day I got to do a whole bunch of stuff. So I sit down and I meditate and I relax. I let go of them so that the thoughts, the feelings that I want to guide me throughout my day arise and I can hear them. So, I hope this benefits you all. And just realize that what you think about yourself is true. It's always true. If I think that I'm doing good up here, then it's true. If you think that this is just all BS, then to you it's true. It does not matter what anybody else says or thinks about you, as long as you know it's true. As long as you're thinking it in your head, it is true. I can throw a compliment your way all day, but I can walk up to people like, man, your dress is so beautiful. Man, I love your hair. You're just doing it so right. And I say these things to you, and in your head you're like, no, I don't. My hair's a mess. Oh my God, do I have to clean my teeth? All these different thoughts. It doesn't matter what I say to you, because you have your own ideas. You have your own thoughts that are arising in you, or somebody is implanted in your head. Your dress looks terrible. Meditate, let go of that negative thought. You look good in that dress, girl. So, much love to you all. I'm gonna throw some more love at you. Okay, that's extra. All right, much love to you all. Until next time, enjoy the rest of your day. And make sure you share this.